Hey guys, it's Jeff Johnson, also known as the other Jeff Johnson and Jeff, son of John, which is weird because my dad's name was Joe. Anyway, hey, thanks for stopping by the channel. And I record videos here quite frequently about my journey with throat cancer. The technical name for my cancer was squamous cell carcinoma. I had a tumor that was about the size of 2 golf balls in the base of my tongue. And that has been treated with immunotherapy, chemotherapy, and radiation. And I am now 10 months post-treatment. I have had my feeding tube removed. And I am still primarily living on protein shakes, but the great news that I wanted to share with you in this very brief update is that I am now able to eat a lot. Not in quantity, but okay, not variety either, but it feels like a lot to me. I've had everything from soft cereals, pudding, ice cream, custard, all the way up to steak, pasta with grilled chicken, and even chips and queso, which doesn't sound like a big deal, but the chips, as soon as you bite into them, they absorb all of the saliva in your mouth. And the part of the reason that I have difficulty eating is because my salivary glands were damaged by the radiation, and I have severe dry mouth all of the time. I've got a bottle of water sitting right off camera here because it's not uncommon to have to take a drink every few seconds to every few minutes. So I carry a water bottle with me everywhere I go. Say that 10 times real fast. But anyway, things are doing quite a bit better. My heart rate is not dropping low anymore. At my last visit, they were concerned because my heart rate was down around 45, 46 beats per minute. Now we're a little concerned because my heart rate is hovering up around 80 or 90 beats per minute with just a little bit of exertion. So I'm having to pretend to be much older than I want to be, or as old as I am, or something like that. I'm having to really take it easy and not exert myself too much. And when I do, I know that I've done it because I feel it in my chest. I feel a little bit of pain in my chest. I feel my heart pounding. And I also feel it when I get home and sit down because as soon as I get still, I fall asleep. So hopefully that's not permanent. Hopefully that's a temporary side effect of the chemotherapy that will clear itself up within the next 3 to 9 months. So the update right now, still no evidence of disease, which is the best news you can hear until 5 years out with this cancer, and hopefully at that point they'll say cured. Am able to eat a little bit more in quantity and quite a bit more variety, and enjoying that. Most foods taste sort of like I remember them. Occasionally I get something that just doesn't taste right at all, but for the most part there's at least some connection. I seem to have lost a lot of sweet taste. I can't tell the difference between sweet and unsweet tea. I had a piece of chocolate pie today, or just the filling and the meringue, and the meringue, everybody else was saying, was just basically crystallized sugar on top of the pie, and I didn't taste any sweet at all. I just tasted the chocolate. But it was still good. So we'll see what happens with the sweet tooth. I had quite a bit of a sweet tooth before, which was probably the reason I was 50 pounds overweight. You can look at cancer any way you want to. Your attitude kind of determines the outcome of your treatment. And one thing that I've been very blessed through this is that I lost weight I needed to lose. I lost a little bit more than I needed to lose, but I definitely needed to lose about 50 pounds, and I've lost about 65 or 70. So trying to get the weight stabilized, still drinking the protein shakes and eating what I can when I can, trying new things as I feel up to it. There's a lot of pain when I swallow food that's solid at all. The breading on chicken fried steak, for instance, very painful to swallow. The pie crust today, the pie filling and the meringue were fine. The crust really poked and stabbed as it was going through the pocket in my throat. If you haven't watched the other video, I have a pocket in the front of my throat. Basically, if this is the back of your throat, this is the front. Normally you've got this and food hits and goes down. I have a little pocket. So sometimes food hits and goes down, and sometimes food hits the back wall of my throat, bounces off, and lands in the pocket. And when it does, it feels like I'm strangling. So I have to clear my throat a lot and make really disgusting noises that cause people in the restaurant to go, "Is that boy joking?" And I go, no, I'm okay. No Heimlich, thank you. But it's cool that people actually pay attention and they care. So that's the update, a little shorter than usual, but just wanted to let you know that things are progressing, and very very happy to be alive and to be able to spend time with my family. I'm still working from home 4.5 days a week. I go into the office for a half day for a staff meeting once a week. And that's just been an absolute blessing. The folks that I work for have just been incredible to let me work from home and have told me that I can do that for as long as I need to with no limit. So what an amazing blessing. As always, I am happy to answer your questions about my experience, what I've gone through, what's worked for me, what didn't work for me. I am not a medical professional, so if you ask me any medical any medical questions, I will refer those to the fine professionals at the UT MD Anderson Cancer Center in Houston, Texas, because I think they are da bomb. Thanks so much for watching the video. Have a great day and God bless.